water signs, it's Nicola. So let's see, before I get started, if you guys would like to see your sign, if you would like to see me read your sign live this weekend, go to my community tab, vote for your sign. Right now, Pisces is in the lead. Okay, so if you guys want to keep Pisces in the lead, go and vote to keep Pisces in the lead. If you guys would like to see someone else in the lead, another one of your water signs in the lead, make sure you go and vote for that sign. But let's see what messages we have for today. So, the polls will end Thursday morning. Okay, so let's see what messages we have. This is for March the 12th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for March the 12th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for March the 12th, 2020. What guidance do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer? All right, Cancer, we have Angel of Prayer. It says, ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance, okay? Let's see what messages we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Scorpio, we have Angel of Clearing. It says, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Let's see what messages we have for Pisces. Oh, Pisces. We have Angel of Soul Love. It says, time to look at how you value yourself, dealing with issues of self-love. I want to say you got that yesterday, Pisces, but I'm not sure. All right, so the underlying message for all of my water signs is Goddess of the Unknown. It says, a new chapter in your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So let's see what messages we have. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for March the 12th, 2020. What you doing, Dank? Messages for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Look up there. Oh, here you go. My apologies, y'all. My kid lost his, I had his flashcards for his multiplication tables. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for March the 12th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for March the 12th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do we have? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. So Seven of Pentacles do represent investments. It represents planting some seeds. So some of you guys could be in a space of planting some seeds. Knight of Cups here. Ooh. So there may be some seeds of an offer coming in. Some of you guys could have planted the seeds. Another 7 here, 7 of Cups. So there's some decisions that have to be made. Hangman here. I feel like you're in suspension, especially with that 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles can also represent being at a temporary pause in action while some things come into fruition. 4 of Pentacles. So either y'all are dealing with an air sign or you got air in your chart, because these were the underlying message or the underlying energies for the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles for the air signs. So I do feel like if you're in a space of waiting, as you see there is a hourglass in the middle of, you see that there's an hourglass in the middle of this 7 of Pentacles. If you're in a space of waiting, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really needing to kind of clear away the fluff in order for you to see things clearly, because 4 of Pentacles could be in the space. Emperor here. This Emperor has been in every motherfucking reading. Every reading. So for a lot of you guys, this has to end 10 Cups here. Even though it's not the 10 of Cups that I've seen in the readings, this is 10 Cups in regards to as a whole in your reading. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're confused. You could be in a space of holding on to something. For some of you guys, there could be, this looks like a love triangle. There could be a love triangle here. I don't know if this is an actual love triangle or this is an illusion in regards to a love triangle. Only because the 7 of Cups represents illusions. It represents things like, it represents options within love. So some of you guys could have multiple options. You could have a lot of different things going on emotionally. I feel like you need to change your perspective around something, especially if you've been holding on to something and in the space of waiting. This could be just a control issue and not so much as, I feel like this could be a control issue, especially with the Emperor in your subconscious. This could be a control issue. So we have these 7 of Cups here. We have the Devil card with the Two of Swords here. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, you could be in a space of needing to block your fears. Now, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you may be in the space of having some mental conflict, dealing with that person. But this is the energy of blocking your fears. I feel like you're at a stalemate because you're having some negative or fear-based thoughts around Eight of Wands moving forward. With the Knight of Wands, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be acting off impulse, maybe even off your emotions, and not so much off of the reality of whatever situation you're dealing with. The Hangman talks about looking at something from a different perspective. So why is this Hangman here? We have the Knight of Pentacles here, Seven of Pentacles here, Eight of Swords. Some of you guys, if you're in a space of waiting to move or waiting, if you're in suspension, period, you're creating interference within your life. The success is bringing balance to that by investing into your own abundance or investing into your own personal development. Marcus Dwayne, come sit down. We're not playing, we're studying. All right, so I do feel like and look, my Cancer baby all over the place, you need to chill. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this could either be an actual interference if you're in suspension because you're allowing yourself to be, because of the lack of confidence you have within really putting things in motion for yourself to move forward or to invest in something. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space, and I'm gonna say it, you could be in a space of wasting your time within a situation, especially again if you got some options here and it's not really what you want. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the options or the confusion is creating a stalemate, when in actuality you're needing to find the strength to move forward and not so much be in the space of dealing with negative or fear-based thoughts about moving forward. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Why is this Four of Pentacles here? We have Four of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So you're definitely holding on to something, needing to allow your concerns to fade away. So I feel like Knight of Wands here with the Page of Cups. Now, for a lot of you guys, you may be holding back if you feel like you're moving to forward Page of Cups with someone new, or for some of you guys, you could be needing to trust what you feel with inside of yourself, especially if you're dealing with Prince of Wands could be a passionate type of energy. An example, a sexual type of energy. So if you're dealing with a sexual connection that is not bringing you what you really feel like you desire, you may be kind of needing to hold back, kind of stand firm within your own foundation, invest into yourself. I feel like this has to do with you really investing into your own personal development, trusting what you're feeling within yourself. I do feel like there's a movement forward that is necessary, but I don't feel like you're in a space to move forward because, again, there is a control type of issue here. With the Nine of Cups here and the Hermit, I feel like if you're dealing with a Virgo energy or you're in a space of really needing to contemplate about what's going to make you happy and stop holding back from moving toward your happiness. So we have the Emperor energy in the subconscious. Why is this Emperor here? Why is this Emperor here? We have the Queen of Wands here with the Judgment and the Death card here. So this is about making a decision, waking up and realizing that you need to, and maybe it's time for you to move in a new direction. For some of you guys with this Magician here, you could have manifested the end to some difficulties, but okay. If you have been manifesting higher vibration type of energy, the end to difficulties within your life, stop it. And you are in fact in a situation that is creating the difficulties, you may be not wanting to let that situation go because it may be something that you feel like you need to hold on to for whatever reason, but that may be what you have manifested. So this is about really waking up and realizing your own truths, and allowing the transformation to take place, gaining control of your life at the moment. I feel like this is about gaining control of your life. You could be dealing with an Aries because we got the Queen of Wands here. This could be a feminine energy with the Queen of Wands. It could also be a feminine energy that's needing to take a masculine energy and really set boundaries to a situation that may be difficult. You need to, again, change your perception. Some of you guys could also be in a space of trying to control through manipulation or manifestation. I feel like for some of you guys, there could be some manipulation that is happening. I don't know if it's directly, like if you're actively manipulating someone, or because you're in a space of second guessing yourself, you're creating manipulation around a situation. But there is a perspective. You need to change your perspective. I got the Hangman twice within something. So it's definitely about changing your perspective around some things. This has to do with some sort of partnership. Some of you guys do not want something to stop working in your favor or end for you. So we got the Three of Cups here. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is about moving toward abundance for yourself. Six of Swords. This is definitely about moving toward abundance. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, now this either has to do, with a third party. Maybe you guys are in some sort of love triangle. You're confused. You're holding on to something, needing to change your perspective, needing to gain control. You're gonna, whatever's happening or whatever is about to happen will create some sort of celebration for you. You'll be happy. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys, in order to create change and move toward this new type of energy, for some of you guys, you need to stop being in a space of, how do you say, there's adjustments that needs to be made. You need to stop being in the space of allowing yourself to either act off impulses or act off your emotions again. With Justice here and the World card, I feel like this is about really doing what is best for you, seeing your value, and really choosing to set boundaries to some of you guys. I'm just gonna say it, you're in a third party and you're in an elusive state around this third party, and you may need to be in a space of setting boundaries around that. I feel like you're holding on to it to see what's going to happen, but you need to change your perspective, because whatever you're holding on to is keeping you at a stalemate and creating interference, either mentally or actual interference within your life. So let's see what guidance we have. All right, so let's see what messages we have. Love yourself first. What messages do we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What guidance do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, so we're going to take these two that failed. We got retreat here. It says it's time to disconnect from the world and release your ex. So some of you guys definitely need to retreat from a situation. You need to have faith that this is the right decision. You do need to change your perspective around the situation. What messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Scorpio, we have getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? So what messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We got engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We also got new love under here. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a new person or a new love or a new love interest that is stirring some romantic feelings within your life. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So in order to get to that, you may need to release something or someone from your past. This is all I have. Until next time, y'all. Peace.